Spain, known for its vibrant culture, delicious cuisine, and rich history, is also a treasure trove of comedic inspiration. Here are 10 jokes and puns guaranteed to tickle your funny bone. 1. Why did the tomato turn red in Spain? Because it saw the salad dressing. 2. What's a Spaniard's favorite type of math? Paella. 3. Why don't Spanish people ever win races? Because they always take siestas. 4. Did you hear about the Spanish magician? He said he would disappear on the count of 3, and then he uno dos poof vanished. 5. How does a Spaniard start a letter? Hola, take it away. 6. Why was the Spanish soccer team so good at passing? Because they knew all the paellas. 7. What did the Spanish firefighter name his 2 sons? Jose and Josby 8. Why did the Spanish chef get kicked out of the kitchen? He kept adding too much seasoning, it was too much oregano. 9. What do you call a Spanish bull that's asleep? A bulldozer. 10. Why did the Spanish fruit merchant fail at stand-up comedy? Because all his jokes were too appealing. Blonde jokes have been a staple of humor for decades, often relying on stereotypes for a good laugh. While they may not be politically correct, they still manage to elicit chuckles from many. Here are 10 jokes and puns about blondes. 1. Why did the blonde bring a ladder to the bar? She heard the drinks were on the house. 2. How do you make a blonde's eyes light up? Shine a flashlight in her ear. 3. Why did the blonde stare at the orange juice container? It said, concentrate. 4. What do you call a blonde with a brain? A golden retriever. 5. How do you confuse a blonde? You don't, they're born that way. 6. Why did the blonde get excited after finishing a puzzle in 6 months? The box said 2 to 4 years. 7. How do you drown a blonde? Put a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of a pool. 8. Why did the blonde get fired from the M&M factory? She kept throwing out all the W's. 9. Why don't blondes use vibrators? They chip their teeth. 10. What do you call it when a blonde dyes her hair brunette? Artificial intelligence. Riddles are a playful and brain-teasing form of entertainment that have been around for centuries, challenging our wit and creativity. Here are 10 jokes and puns inspired by the world of riddles. 1. Why did the riddle go to school? Because it wanted to sharpen its wit and become a real puzzler. 2. What did the riddle say to the confused solver? Don't worry, I'm just trying to keep you on your toes, literally. 3. How does a riddle stay in shape? It exercises its brain muscles with daily word reps and pun-ups. 4. Why was the riddle always nervous? Because it had a tendency to get unraveled under pressure. 5. What do you call a riddle that's been solved by a pirate? A treasure trove of puns and plundered wit. 6. Why did the riddle cross the road? To keep the solver guessing on the other side. 7. What's a riddle's favorite mode of transportation? The brain train, it's always on track to boggle minds. 8. Why did the riddle start a band? Because it wanted to make some puzzling music and riddle the charts. 9. What did the riddle say to the dictionary? You may have all the words, but I've got the mystery and intrigue. 10. How does a riddle apologize? It says, I'm sorry if I left you puzzled, just consider it an exercise for your brain's flexibility. Why did the chicken join a band? Because it had the drumsticks. Now, let's drum up some laughter with a because who can resist list of poultry puns and chicken jokes. 1. Why did the chicken cross the playground? To get to the other slide. 2. What do you call a group of chickens clucking in unison? A hensemble. 3. How does a chicken mail a letter? In a cluck and seal envelope. 4. Why did the chicken sit on the clock? It wanted to be a little extra early. 5. What do you get when you cross a chicken with a centipede? Drumsticks for days. 6. Why did the chicken go to the seance? To talk to the other side. 7. What do you call a crazy chicken? A cuckoo cluck. 8. Why did the chicken go to school? To improve its education. 9. What's a chicken's favorite type of movie? A pectacular. 10. Why did the chicken join the football team? It had the best scramble. Spanish is not only a beautiful language, but also a rich source of humor and puns. From wordplay to cultural references, here are 10 jokes and puns that will have you laughing in both English and Spanish. 1. Did you hear about the Spanish magician? He said he'd disappear on the count of 3, 1, 2, poof. 2. Why don't Spanish people like to tell secrets on Sundays? Because they prefer to keep them domingo sticated. 3. I asked the Spanish baker if he had any bread. He replied pancake. 4. Why was the Spanish math book sad? It had too many problems. 5. How do you organize a Spanish space party? You plan at fiesta. 6. Why did the Spanish tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. 7. What do you call a Spanish pig that knows karate? Pork chop. 8. Why did the Spanish-speaking ghost go to the bar? For the boozy. 9. What did the Spanish fireman name his 2 sons? Jose and Joseby. 10. Why don't Spanish vampires like to bite necks? They prefer tapas. Fireworks light up the night sky with their vibrant colors and dazzling displays, inspiring laughter and joy on the ground as well. Here are 10 jokes and puns that will add a spark of humor to your day, just like a beautiful fireworks show. 1. Why do fireworks never eat? Because they're always a little light. 2. What do you get when you cross a dinosaur with fireworks? Dynamite. 3. I told my friend not to touch the fireworks, but he just brushed it off. Now he's feeling a bit burned by his decision. 4. What's a fireworks favorite song? Boom Boom Pow by the Black Eyed Peas. 5. How do fireworks stay so fit? They always burn their calories. 6. Why don't fireworks make good comedians? Because their timing always blows up in their face. 7. Did you hear about the firework that became a spy? He was a real blast undercover. 8. What do you call an American flag made out of fireworks? The Star-Spangled Banner Explosive Edition. 9. Why was the firework a good writer? Because it knew how to use flashbacks. 10. How do fireworks greet each other? Hi, explosive to meet you. Gingerbread, with its spicy aroma and charming sweetness, has long been a beloved treat during the holiday season. From gingerbread houses to gingerbread men, this classic confectionery offers endless opportunities for playful humor and clever wordplay. Here are 10 jokes and puns guaranteed to bring a smile to any gingerbread lover's face. 1. Why did the gingerbread man go to the doctor? Because he was feeling crummy. 2. What do you call a gingerbread man with one leg bitten off? A hoblin goblin. 3. How does a gingerbread man keep his house cool? He uses ginger vents. 4. Why did the gingerbread man become a teacher? He wanted to mold young cookies into smart cookies. 5. What do you get when you cross a gingerbread man with a snowman? Frosty the Dough Man. 6. Why was the gingerbread man so good at sports? He was always on a roll. 7. What's a gingerbread's favorite movie? The Gingerbread Man, Rise of the Yeast. 8. Why don't gingerbread men ever get lost? Because they always have plenty of crumbs to follow. 9. What did the gingerbread man say when he broke his arm? It's just a crumbling injury. 10. How does a gingerbread man get around? On his cookie wheels, of course. Science is a realm of exploration, discovery, and occasional hilarity. Whether it's chemistry, biology, physics, or any other branch, scientists often find humor in the intricacies of their fields. Here's a collection of 10 jokes and puns that celebrate the lighter side of science. 1. Why did the biologist break up with her boyfriend? He was only interested in selfies. 2. Did you hear about the physicist who got cold? He turned up the heat until he reached absolute Kelvin. 3. I told a chemistry joke, but there was no reaction. 4. Why did the microbiologist become a gardener? Because they had a green thumb when it came to culturing bacteria. 5. The geneticist was feeling down, but then he realized he could always turn his jeans upside down. 6. What do you call an educated tube? A graduated cylinder. 7. Why did the physics professor break up with his girlfriend? There was too much friction in their relationship. 8. I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. 9. The biologist couldn't find a date, so he went to the cellular bar to pick up a Mito match. 10. Why did the computer go to therapy? It had too many hardware issues and software conflicts.